Today's book is quite a special one, since it wasn't written with the intentions of being a book. Marcus Aurelius, who was the emperor of the Roman Empire between 161 and 180 AD, kept journals in which he would write down his philosophies on life. The compilation of these journals has since been turned into a book, which was named Meditations. The form of philosophy Marcus would write about is known as stoic philosophy. Stoicism is a very practical philosophy. It's not about big, fancy ideas and contemplating the universe as much as it is a practical guide on navigating daily life. You might have heard the word stoic used before for someone who is very neutral and unaffected. This use of the word stems directly from the philosophy and is associated with it because these traits are some of the key tendencies in Stoicism. Not all of Marcus's journals have been recovered in a wholesome state, and since he wrote the books aimed at himself, there are a lot of vague statements that are completely up to interpretation. Nonetheless, there are a lot of valuable lessons in this book, which is compiled of 12 of Marcus's journals. I will present you with my 3 most valuable lessons. Lesson 1. See things for what they really are. Time and time again, Marcus emphasizes the importance of seeing things for what they really are. We all tend to get caught up in all sorts of fancy stuff around us all the time. We want the brand new iPhone, see a couple of hot girls having sex online, and want to be acknowledged and liked by everyone. It's easy to let these things take control of your life and let them dictate how you live. But try seeing them for what they really are. Some iron and glass cased together, 2 moving bags of meat rubbing against each other, and a bunch of bald apes that choose which ape deserves their worship. But we can break it down even further and we're left with some atoms pieced together in a certain way. The same atoms are in the phone, in the women on your computer screen, and in you. If you look at things like this, look at them for what they really are, a lot of your notions about reality and the way you act will seem laughable and preposterous. Lesson 2. The Logos and living as nature requires. In the whole Stoic philosophy, the Logos would seem to be the most contemplative idea, but in fact, its roots are very practical. The Logos is the word the Stoics use for the universe, nature, God, or whatever you want to call it. The idea is that the Logos is either a completely structured master plan where every piece fits in perfectly. Every person, everything, every atom has a purpose that it will fulfill in the bigger scheme. If this is the case, what is the point worrying about things if you know everything happens according to plan and will be the way it is supposed to be? The other option is that the Logos has no structure whatsoever. Everything is completely random and without any logic. It's simply pure chaos. If this is the case, what's the point of worrying about things if you know that there is nothing you can change and that everything that happens is completely random and out of your control? This is an idea that Marcus brings up multiple times and clearly values a lot. He also talks about the importance of living in accordance with what nature requires. For us to act in a way that nature expects from us gives us a sense of calm and fulfillment. But trying to go against nature, trying to change the unchangeable, will leave us frustrated, angry, and damaged. Which ties in perfectly to the last lesson. Lesson 3. Don't try to control what is outside of your control. The only thing we can truly control is our perception of things and the way we react to them. Sure, we can exert force on the outer world and influence things to a degree, but it's never in our full control. No matter how strong you are, you won't be able to stop a moving train. No matter how smart you are, you won't be able to change everyone's mind. And no matter how beautiful you are, you will always age and lose your beauty. What you will never lose though, as long as you're alive, is your mind and your ability to control it. Your mind is the only thing that is completely in your control. Of course you can get a disease that will degrade your brain, but your perception of reality will still be yours, just like it has always been and will always be. So why then are we not practicing to control our minds in a beneficial way? Why are we so often trying to control external factors when the real battle is to be fought inside? Let's say you just got fired from your job. You didn't do anything wrong in particular, but due to budget cuts, some people simply had to be let go. You could react to this in different ways. One would be getting mad and frustrated. What a bunch of assholes. They can't fire me like that. They ruined my life. Another one would be to react calm and see the opportunity that presents itself. Oh well, I've learned some valuable skills, and perhaps this is the right time for me to start my own business. Both these reactions are to the same situation, but the states of mind they induce are completely different. Having control over the way we react in our emotions is tremendously powerful. We react to things like this all day, most of the time completely unaware. Shifting your view and interpretation of things to one that benefits you can turn any obstacle or adversity into a path of growth. Hence the calm and unaffected stoic. And there you have it, my 3 most valuable lessons from the Meditations of Marcus Aurelius. This book is a little dull to read, but there are many lessons to be learned. Sometime in the near future I will cover The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday, which paints a more fun and modern picture of the same ancient wisdoms. For now though, I want to thank you for watching. If you like this content, join the pack by subscribing down below. Stay calm.